Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope everything is good and great and wonderful. Everything here is weird. Would you call it weird?
I would call it
Speak louder.
dumb.
Louder.
I would call it dumb.
Dumb? What's dumb about it?
I don't know. Everyone's saying it like so crazy and stuff.
Yeah. So today was, let's see, you went to school a couple of days last week, right? You didn't go to school at all last week?
Yeah, we went to school all last week.
Oh, okay. So just this week is the first week you've been off. All right. So this is the first week they've been off. I've been home for 2 weeks now.
No. This is the second.
Okay.
But we had Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's a little over 2 weeks because I think they decided to cancel the school on like that Thursday or Friday.
Like last week we had to do packets.
Right.
3 and 4 Tuesday, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah. So it's been 2 weeks. We've been stay-at-home people. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Keely. This is my youngest daughter, and she lives with her mom, which is like 10 minutes across town. It's not very far. And so you've been having to do basically like just make up schoolwork.
But it's more schoolwork than we do in a full day of school. So it's like kind of pointless.
Kind of pointless?
Yeah.
Is it
like
easier or harder?
Harder, because it's like packet 5 is like 8 pages of ELA.
Yeah.
And stuff. And the only thing we do for ELA is usually grade 180, which is for the whole first period, and then the next period is just we read a book, not do like 5 pages of work.
Okay.
And stuff.
And last year was the first year they did the packets for winter time, right?
Yeah.
So in our state, I don't know how it is where you live, but we typically have like anywhere from a week to sometimes a month off during the winter time because of weather. So last year they implemented this packet program, which was basically the kids got sent home 2 of these like, snow day packets essentially. And if they called school off for snow, they were supposed to do the work on these packets. And so that way those days wouldn't count as absences or snow days, and we wouldn't have to make them up at the end of the year. So they've been trying to do that sort of system for this whole time we've been off. And for a while, the bus drivers were able to drop those packets off and pick them up. The bus drivers were dropping food off, but you told me they're not doing that anymore?
Hmm.
Yeah, they're not letting the bus drivers do that anymore. So I know my oldest has had to turn her stuff in on a program they have called Live Grades, which is...
Now she said that her teacher said that she doesn't want any photos.
No photos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So they were having to take photos and stuff and send those in to their teachers. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's been definitely strange, I would say. We went to Walmart just about an hour or 2 ago. I hadn't been in a couple of weeks, so I think, I talked 2 weeks ago about going to Walmart, and we went again tonight. And like I said yesterday, things seem kind of normal here. As far as the streets aren't empty, the aisles aren't empty. It seems like the normal amount of people are out and moving around. And like I said in yesterday's video, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that when you live in a rural area like this, you can't walk anywhere. There's no place to go. So everybody has to drive to get places. And there's really only a couple of grocery stores, and the main one is Walmart. So it's kind of the place where everybody goes. So we went, and they didn't have, still don't have toilet paper. I was able to get a 4-pack of like the really crappy toilet paper. But they had plenty of everything else. Like everything on my list I got, and that includes some specialty stuff like certain brands of chicken tenders or whatever. So it's as bad as it seems. The hardest part of this is getting out of a routine of getting up and going to work. And I'm sure for you, getting up and going to school, do you like that or not like that?
I like it because I get to sleep in.
Yeah, but do you miss your friends?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. It's part of the whole process is staying away from people, I guess. And
I don't have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning now.
Yeah, I'm still getting up my normal time and trying to start work at a normal time.
So back there.
If it was me, I wake up at 6 usually. Sometimes before that. If my alarm goes off, I wake up at 6. If I wake up before my alarm, whatever. And I just go to work. But we were told today we're not really allowed to work flexible hours. We're supposed to just be working our normal shift. So I kind of have to wake up and just sit around for an hour. And I've been just kind of playing video games and drinking coffee before 7 so I can start my work day.
He wakes up at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like, he's supposed to be at work at like 6 or something. And he
7.
just, like 7. And he just leaves at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, there's days I've gotten to work at like 5:30. Like, what are you going to do? Nothing. I'll just sit there. And, you know, it's like I could sit at home and I could do stuff, but then I'm going to wake people up. So, but the good news is, obviously Keely's here. She wants to stay the night again. She stayed the night last weekend. She wants to stay the night again this weekend, and that's awesome because we haven't had her here in a very long time staying. So I'm really excited to at least have some, you know, one-on-one time. And, yeah. Let me know how things are where you are. How is school working where you are? Is school working where you are? It's been really weird here. I know I've seen a lot about mothers having to suddenly be homeschoolers, and I don't know. I don't know how it is where you are. So let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I appreciate you very much, and I will see you Monday. The word of the day today is amatory. It's an adjective meaning having to do with sexual love. Pete hasn't stopped sulking since Alice spurned his amatory advances at the office Christmas party. Amatory. A-M-A-T-O-R-Y. Huh? I don't do that anymore.
You don't?
Nope.
Guys, comment down below if he should bring back fact of the day.
I can't bring back fact of the day.
How?
Because Google doesn't do it anymore. My Alexa broke. And my phone, the Google thing on the phone only gives me like 50 things, so I went through them in a month. So I'd have to like make them up on my own. So instead we do the word of the day. 1,200 words you should know to sound smart. Essential words every sophisticated person should be able to use.